So So I think you are using Hindi. Could you please explain it in English? You can able to communicate with me in English. Yeah, I did not know Hindi. So please, I would you guys to request to communicate with me in English. Otherwise, I will translate. Okay, I too, I am also 2025 pass out student. Not 2025. Okay, you are passing out this year. Okay, sorry, I am passing out 2026. I think you are a final year student and you already completed that, you know, things. And what I am doing is I am doing one project which is an IoT interface. Wait a second. Sudo setups. So which is interface for an IoT applications. It's open source. If you would like to go and check it out in get a description, we have a link in description. This you can go and check it out. This project in GitHub too. So actually, this is my project. I will show. Wait a second. It is turning on. If you heard of applications for connecting your hardware devices to the cloud. So that's the cloud application which I'm building right now. I would thought to create this first in a web, then we'll move on to the mobile applications. Then, yeah, as usual. Then to iOS. So this application login page, and I'm logging in. So you can see that the devices list us here and its status and stuff, and its control section is here. It's all communicated between using MQTT stuff. If you, by things, if you are IoT engineer, I think. So I think you are IoT engineer, as you said, a student. So if you hear, definitely you hear of the MQTT. So I'm using MQTT for this project. So if you see, I'll show how this the status is first is updating and then things is working. So I need one software Tawny. So now for testing I'm using this, but I'm developing one dev board actually for this application to test and work on it. So this is a simple MicroPython code. Just going to upload, and you can see something will turn to online. You can see, right? So this part, here I have the microcontroller in hand. So I just uploaded the firmware in it. So it turned to online. Likewise, it's communicating, and we can able to. And also, I'm developing a board for it to really test the extent of this application. So I'm doing it. It takes times to solve it out, and I had done all the things. And you can see, look at this. That is on LED button. This is that device. If I turn on, the LED will turn on. I wrote a simple program for that too. So the next criteria are to create a dev for board to test these applications, and with that all stuff. So I have to solve the things. I already did my planning out the circuit stuff. It's got also in the description. So if you are more into open source kind of stuffs, the thing is you guys can able to do it, contribute to this project too. So yeah. And if you want to understand more deeply about this project, there's a wiki in that GitHub page too, so that you can. Good evening, and after a long time, I'm seeing you in live, and nice to see you. Actually, I'm planning for your testing environment, and I'm doing things. Um, I'm also, yeah, I'm also founding things needs to be thing permanent, and AWS is abroad. I'm dwelling deep into it to understand the overall thing, and for every some lot of interviews. Yeah, so I'm founding, deep to understand, and I have a plan to, give access to the server, uh, which is my own server, which I'm telling right now. It's a development server which I'm connected. So my plan is to create a Docker container that will separate the test environment. And is that okay for you that if I give you the access for that Docker container, inside this Docker compose will run and work? So that's my far now. I have that idea right now in my mind, and I tried. I would have thought of this also, but I have a. Yeah, the thing is, the you don't need to do a single setup. If you have a Docker, you already know our project is running in a Docker Compose, so everything is set up already. So you have to read the documentation and do some little environment changes, but most of the time you don't need to do it because everything is as is such. So far now it's all default password and things because it's not a it didn't published yet. So that's the thing. uh, yeah, I'm planning on that too. So we have a current to do for our project. So there you have, I created one to do for you to assign that also. So these are all the features to done before we move on to publishing it. Yeah. Okay, if you don't mind, uh, I want to ask you one question, that is it possible that the that you can do pull your code, pull this repository code and do it in your system? Is it reliable? That result will be reliable, or it will cause anything different? So that's what. Otherwise, I will give. I am using zero trust network instead of VPN to connect to my PC. I am from my laptop. So in that I can also give you the access and create a one Docker container, and you can able to access it. But the thing is though, I also need to give you the way to turn on my server. So that's a thing I'm fixing on. I have one IoT solution for that to turn on my PC. So yeah, things is things running in my mind about the testing environment. If that so that's the thing I'm thinking. And also I checked out the AWS. I only can find $200 of credit. More than that, I can't able to find any. You know, only I got. See, we have only $200. I think it will not sustain for a long. So that only I'm thinking about the permanent solution right now. Otherwise, you know, I already used this cloud. Gco. They will provide a development virtual machine for around $4 per month. It's according to the usage only. Per hour usage. Per hour, full whole month they will give us $4. Uh, also this also the one of the plan. I can afford this too. We will get a public IP too when we do this. So that's the thing. So I read about the AWS from the morning, and I was just overwhelmed by the services they provide. Lot of things. But one of my mind says all the things that they do is just managed, right? That's the only thing they cost us money. Like they manage everything in them. We just need to put our code in it to run. In the sense they organizing the stuffs, but here we need to do our job. But that's the thing. So I think it was give us a kind of giving you a great learning time, I believe so. Okay, the Zico lets you create an instance for free. If not, then what I can do is I will download VirtualBox. Okay, so then we have two options. Gcore, it's a little money, but I can afford that. Virtual, only public, or I can do Docker image also. From out of this Docker compose, I can create a one Docker image and push it to the Docker hub, and you can able to pull it directly. If I did any update, you can pull the Docker image again or update things and do it as such. So both is yeah. So this both ideas would be nice. You don't have to pull each and every time. Okay, I will do one thing. I will create a Docker image and do all the setup inside. You know, as such, like a Docker image of Ubuntu, which I am right now using, and inside I download Docker Compose and run my thing. Okay, thank you for that, and I will set up and share my Docker hub link. Okay, so let's do it in this live. Yes, that's a priority. Okay. Indro, i am I will do some R&D in it. Okay, so I need a kind of time. And if you use volume, it won't delete your thing. Volume is a thing which takes up little much your space. I am using volume only. So if I stop and rerun and pull the existing image and do it, it takes things from this. You can see this MQTT broker folder, right? This folder is for this Docker image to persist the data. So I will do a detailed, README file for that project also. I will going to create that and give it to you, so then you can. So this Docker PS, and if you see that, there is one RabbitMQ. Oh, where is it? Yeah, here it is. This RabbitMQ have a persistent data here. So that's the thing. You can persist your data. So I will do something, and I will get back to you once I'm done. Okay. So thank you for giving your time, and I'm so appreciate that. Really do a lot of favors. Okay, thank you. And yeah, it's also new learning to me. Today, fully I go and saw about AWS, and I was awestruck. They are paying, they created a business around every open source. Apache is open source. They created a business to set up that Apache correctly and named one service, and we can buy as such needed. And I thought it all built from the open source, but they are using open source to the charge. But they are doing a great part in it to provide a service of, you know, greatly organized and managed everything. So the thing is, I have to manage everything while I'm doing this Docker setup, right? So you know, when we use the thing that AWS provide, we don't have to do that such anything. So that's a good part about that, but it's also costs money. So if I'm working professional, I definitely do that to pay and start doing it, man, because it's an interesting project, and I working on. So thank you for that, doing these things, and everything is learning that how to manage uh, the contributor testing environment data while if I take any changes to my code. So continuous documents and test environments as well as test data. You can push the update when your code changes. So, yeah, AWS is a vast part. Also, you have to make sure about the instance, otherwise you will get unfathomable bill. Yes, that's also one of my scary point. You know, testing is a part where we need to test abundantly the software, how it handle and which extent they break. So for that, and I am thinking on that extent also. So yeah, So it's not going to be long term for $200, and we need to change our environment again to another account. It would be not good for the bills to come. So that's part also I think of in my mind, and I doing this thinking process. He also messaged and talked to me, and thank you for that. I will definitely check it out every plans and do a clear cut plan for this test environment stuff. So your report should put some place down. Data. Okay, so build that tag local image, then push it to Docker Hub. Okay, provide a Docker Compose crystal. Okay, and also intro. The thing is, if you are, I came to ask one thing. You are going to, test the front end part. Means you need that, front end URL to expose, right? You are not going to test the first in the first place. You are not going to test the API, right? So that's a point where I need to clarify. Oh yeah, Lambda. I read it about paper model. Yes, always. I was not aware of that during my early year, and I ran and I got a bill of 13,000 a month. What a when it was a big amount, really. Uh, so the actual reason which I started building my thing in my own PC is also this thing. I feel, I shut down the G core. Even G core had a, pay as you use, but they pay, they build me for the public IP address every 30 days. Around it's just 200 rupees, but I am not even using it. I stopped 1 month, so around 1.5 to 2 months. I stopped working on that project because of my semester exams. So it feels like, oh, we are paying uselessly. It's I'm already almost paid 2 months of that IP bill. So that's a part also when it comes to cloud. Okay, test separately UA and database. Once everything is fixed, test the API. Okay, nice. Then I'll create things and plan things. How can I expose things and how can I create the image for your testing environment? And I will share you the link of my Docker Hub. Okay, so good to know. Okay, I can understand your terms because I have a group software engineering subject in a previous sum. So nice to see these terms again in the real time, which is used, system integration test. And yeah, okay, business flow. Heard of that. Now, in that use case diagram from start to end, like it's kind of end to end white box text, right? White or black? Black, I think. We don't know what is inside, but we are testing the flow. Yeah, some kind of idea about it. We will do. I'll create the image in the first place to do it. Then push it to Docker Hub or GitHub container registry. So remember with your actual Docker Hub or Jesus provide Docker Compose. Okay, provide, provide deployments because we don't need it right now. We need to update the code. Okay, UA separately and database separately. System integration testing is complete end to end. So if the user adds an IoT device, am I able to see the device in a database or not? Okay, so then I also have to give you some QR codes to scan, I think, because our project for now is categorized to do it like this, like if you go to device page and this is the device registry part. When we click start scan, QR scan, it will scan, open the camera scanner, and we scan that QR. Then this web will go and register the device. So I need to give some basic QR codes. What are the informations are in it also? So I also not that done at. Wait a sec. I'll do the thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. So for you, I have to give. So prepare dummy device. Nice. I have to create that too. I will definitely post it to you once I share you. Now, that it works like it asks you the access of your camera in the web. Actually, it, the, to scan a QR code, you need a clear webcam, but my webcam is not supported yet. If your webcam support the you know, scan of your QR code, then nice. Because I use webcam in my mobile right now, so I can scan any QR code. So it just asks for the perp, you know, and then say pop up in desktop. Yes, I will. I can show you with this local host. I already did show it and the things. Why? What is happening? Let me see. Yeah. Here. Oh, I forgot when I did. In which live I did this? We will enter into the local host. So Jeromel@gmail.com. Password. Okay. So how I will demonstrate how this works. For now it detects, I think. Wait, I'll just check my code. It's been a long when I worked on Frontend in this device scanning part. Source, component, and really QR connect. Yes. Yep. Uh, yes. We have to use effect here to send and register that device. So for now, it will show the data from that scan itself. I think no camera is detected. Allow while visiting this site. Allow this time. Allow while visiting this time. Camera in use. I know because it's in OBS. For now I will going to turn off my cam. I think it will not. Let's do one thing. Let's hope on a call one day and validate all the questions one by one. You are my client. I need to be importantly details end-to-end functionalities so that I can create a test plan. Nice. We will definitely do what. Let me know when you are free. Open up things recently used. Or there I will throw off device in use still. It's not in use. My OBS didn't allow. I was going to do it tomorrow, but some office work. No worries. Always when you are free, you take that as this as a learning curve and do things. Do test around it. I was just overwhelmed by your response and another Gautam guy. He is also doing PR to my, uh, you know, PR to this project, and I was overwhelmed things. And if Sunday is okay, I will be free from 10 to evening because there's no live also in Sunday. Yeah. Yes. And he is also in Discord. And so thank you for the response, guys. And I didn't even expect to like contribute. I did not expect the contributor to contribute things. So I planned on we are doing our in our own thing. Like I interested in this project. If you could do it because for now it will work fine in Chrome. I did not know what other things will come when you test because I was little scared because I I accept I did lot of mistakes in code too. So when we test, then only we can able to analyze what are the mistake we did. So yes, now I can't able to use my camera because of the reason the stream is going on. So that's the only reason it didn't work. So because my OBS is consuming my, occupying my camera, can't able to take things. Okay, no worries. When we hop a call and we will do it. And also I do my job of sending things when we receive data. Okay, I got it. I will understand. You did if you did not understand what is end to end, the functionality, you think as a bug. Yeah, we will hop on call because it's just You ever saw that meme? How developer handle the code and how tester handle their code. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We handle this code as a like our baby, own baby. We'll do it like one by one, and taking care of each and everything. If we get bugged, we got frustrated, and how our get our baby will do errors, and but testers will beating up that app. I saw it lot of times in LinkedIn and Instagram also, but it's long time in Instagram because I'm now no more in Instagram, but LinkedIn I always see that post. Yeah, tester hosts a child with one hand at the cent- certain height. I also saw that. And also, I was pretty scared of that though, because it is oh, tester will always. But it's also the good thing because at the end of the time, our application is being good and secure. So that's all about you know we saw statues, right, and also we saw stairs which made using stone. The statue is inside something, and people are praising it and look awestruck about it, but the stones we are stepping on it. Why we are awestruck about the statues? Because it took a lot of beating from the person who made that statue look amazing. So like testers, you beat the software and do all the tests and all the every possible ways to get. We have bug, we have things to. Yeah, one thing. I show one person. You can go see it in this contributor list. You can see Rohit here. He's he's my friend. He's my classmate, and he's trying to learn ethical hacking. So I let him to do the test in my application, watching what I'm building. He did all thing in a version one. If you heard of this journey, and you can uh, yeah, you can go see the release, right. My previous is filled with PHP code, and it is version one. He did all that. He's learning. He used this application as a testing thing to do it. So he test things and a little bit of changes in code also. Is in a learning and stage, and he is dangerous, and he's used every possible tool to cut the code and tell me find out the error also. So he tried to uh, compromise my database, if I can compromise my database or what. I think nice. Yeah, the same. I saw the same post application like a baby. Yeah, but it's kind of true though. It's completely true. When I working on this kind of projects, very funny. Yeah, I love pen testing. They are the one who let us know if they are a white hat, if they are a black cat. We did not know what they are doing inside our application. If they are in, we don't know sometimes. So yeah, and understand. And also I respect testers, but people often say the developers often communicate with me also. This is they will get kind of I speak with one person. He's a developer for around decade, and he also say it's like a India Pakistan like kind of relations with a testing team as well as development team. And by your saying, it's also kind of true when we get inside in the job market. Uh, but literally funny. I think I'll share it on uh, our channel. I will share it on the general also. Testing it as a divided in two parts. Yeah, black box and white box. This term is recently I heard and I wrote the exam on it also, and I love to communicate with you with that knowledge because I had it gives me a little understanding what it is, and that's the thing. Black box is functional testing, okay, without knowing the internal. Yeah, that's what I thought of because I learned it in textbook. I didn't even do it, you know. Because I am doing it, learning it for test and exams. As also divided in two parts: blue team and red team. Yeah, blue team will analyze and defend the things. Red team directly attacks, not even let us know. And nice, nice. Yeah, defensive and offensive security. They are different for ourselves, like guarding our firewall, our networks, and stuffs. You guys are testing the functional and how things will replicate look to us users after we deployed it. Yeah, I recently only heard of this many part in IT field itself. I did not know when I was in my first year of college. After I came into this development field and I came across things. Yeah, have a great chat with you, Indro, after a long time, and I know your situations of lots of interviews, and I hope best for you. Thank you for that support and things. And right, it's been a 1 hour. Now, black box also has different parts: smoke testing, sanity testing, system integration testing, regression testing. So many testing, right? Okay, we will see it in action. No. Yeah, doing it. It was nice to know these things. I didn't see learned about sanity testing and smoke testing. I heard of system testing and system integration testing in that textbook, which I learned for my semester. Other than that, smoke sanity I didn't heard of. So it's good to know, right? I will definitely look into it and learn and increase my knowledge on testing field also. Actually, I attended a interview yesterday. So only I'm in a travel around 3 hour travel to attend my interview, and I went around three round. I got, I know, smoked out. They reject me at that round. So they told me to write a C code, and I'm working on a Python, PHP, and thing. And I prepared. I already know they all asked for C, and I prepared for around 3 days. I went to that round and came out. So yeah, it out of 51 members, top things. Smoke issue provide me a build, and I test the basic functionality for all the fields are working or not. That's it. One good look at everything. It worked or not. Okay, nice. Good to know. Good luck and see things it's working or not. everything. We are learning new things in each and every day. So it excites us. Sanity is basically I raised a critical bug, and after you resolve that bug, I check if everything is working correctly or not. Okay, so after you resolve the bug, you are checking again to ensure it's fixed or working or correct or right. I got it. Thank you for the good explanation. So, okay, then I have to integrate this part. High priority. Yeah. So these are things. Okay. So good night to everyone, and it's been a good chat. If anyone stayed in, and specifically to intro, and I think you are another one guys in live. So thank you for that. So we will meet uh, tomorrow probably after I came from hospital. I'm going across regressions. Basically, if I raised a bug and you fixed it, I will go and go ahead and check other functionality too if they are affected or not. Okay, like if that feature which you reported bug is integrated with another any other feature, you also check to it. Okay, right, clear. So now also I'm going across here and there between call on Sunday. Yeah, yeah. I going between hospitals and stuff for my issues. So it's all a side effect of long time sitting. So I tell everyone guys to go hit. You know a bug is reported for ESP32. Okay, let's hear and we will go. Yeah, let's hear the analogy. Let's say bug is reported and I have to check now Arduino other IoT devices too. Okay, if you guys hear some voice, it's just a ringtone. Oh, okay. Nice and okay, guys, we will wrap things here, and I am getting call also. Yeah, it's good to see other IoT devices too. Good analysis analogy also. So good night, everyone. Yeah, see ya. And there's a delay after I went and stopped carpal tunneling. I have carpal tunneling. Is it any problem? You know, I can't able to have stretch my hand and have this finger thing. What did it mean by carpal tunneling? Is it bad? Too bad? Okay, I'm going tomorrow hospital. I will check. Check and ask my doctor and consult about it. Weird. Add a carpus tunnel. I fear I have. They said you can't able to stretch hand with this, raised hand. I have a problem. Oh, that's why I'm getting a feeling here, like some string got stretched when I'm turning my neck this way. Oh, okay. Thank you for suggestion. I definitely will consult a doctor tomorrow about this situation which I'm having. Thank you for that too. So, and I'm ending my session as live today because if you guys see, it had a little bit of 10-second of delay because of my home network. So, see you and see you in the next live. Good night.